This is Come and See with Father Philip Hall, turning to and following Christ in the 21st century. Father Philip is parish priest at All Saints of Lincolnshire Orthodox Church in Lincoln, England.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, God is one. Amen. Begin by reading 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 8 to 9, verse 2, and then Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 to 46. I want you to concentrate on 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 8. It says this: "But food does not commend us to God, for neither if we eat are we the better, nor if we do not eat are we the worse." Now we're coming up to the Great Fast, the time of the year when priests traditionally love to talk about fasting. So you won't be surprised to know that I'm going to talk about fasting as well. It's a sort of easy sermon. Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll talk about fasting and all about the rules and so on. But actually, St. Paul takes a big pin and he pops that balloon. He says, food doesn't commend us to God, for neither if we eat are we better, nor if we do not eat are we any the worse. The problem is that we have a horrible tendency to eat each other, to devour other people. So rather than living, as it says in Matthew 25, where they're feeding the hungry, visiting the sick, nursing the sick, where they are going to those people in hospital, clothing those who are naked, housing those who have nowhere to live. Instead of doing that, we're sharpening our teeth and devouring their flesh. You can read in that parable of the sheep and the goats the sort of thing the Lord expects from us. And elsewhere, lots of people will explain that. But look again at what it says in Corinthians. Do you notice the way the people, all puffed up with their special spirituality, are doing things that then cause weaker people to stumble, to fall to one side, to be scandalized? Lent asks us not to eat meat from this coming Sunday. Remember that your fellow human beings are all made of flesh, and rather than devouring them in carelessness, in anger, devouring them in pride, devouring them by ignoring them, devouring them by not caring if they suffer, by devouring them by tittle-tattle about other people, by devouring other people by not doing your job really well. You can devour people by allowing them to sit alone in their homes by themselves. You can devour those by not being polite. You can devour people by not noticing them as they are at the checkout till, going boop, 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 as they take the food that you're going to be eating. You can devour them by spending huge amounts of food on ersatz meat, whilst you walk past the beggar. Remember, our fellow humans, whoever they are, whether close by or far away, are also made of meat. In this run-up to Lent, in this great Lent, make sure that your fast includes not eating them, but feeding them with the mercies and graces of God. And pray for me. God bless you.
Join us again next time for Come and See with Father Philip Hall, a listener-supported presentation of Ancient Faith Radio.